The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Could you survive on your own in the wild, with everyone out to make sure you don't live to see the morning? In the ruins of a place once known as North America lies the nation of Panem, a shining capital surrounded by 12 outlying districts. The capital is harsh and cruel and keeps the districts in line by forcing them all to send one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18 to participate in the annual Hunger Games, a fight to the death on live TV. 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen, who lives alone with her mother and younger sister, regards it as a death sentence when she steps forward to take her sister's place in the games. But Katniss had been close to dead before, and survival for her is second nature. Without really meaning to, she becomes a contender. But if she is to win, she will have to start making choices that will weigh survival against humanity and life against love. Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm going to do a review of The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. It is the first book in a trilogy, the Hunger Games trilogy, and it is a sci-fi dystopic with a bit of romance, and I loved it. I liked the characters, and the whole idea of the game is very original. It seemed like it might have had some inspiration from like gladiator type of concept of fighting to the death, but the whole idea of the society that they live in, a future North America, and the control the government has, and how different their lives are to what modern North America is today. It was very fascinating. The story is slow to start, but at the same time it's very intriguing because you're learning about the characters and what their lives are like in the district that they're in. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Once I got into when the games actually started, I was captivated and I kept wanting to read. And even before that, I wanted to get to that point when the game started. I was just, when I first finished the book, I had this feeling. When I first finished the book, I felt like my brain and body were just turned to mush, and I felt like I was pulled this way and that way, that my heart was just ripped out of my chest, and I couldn't think straight. And that's what a good book does to you. It pulls on your heartstrings. It makes you laugh. It makes you cry. It makes you just go wow, and leaves you breathless in your mind in just a daze. And that's what the Hunger Games did to me. And that's saying something, because it's very different than the type of book that I've been reading. Like this last year, I was really into paranormal, and I still am, but I have a lot of dystopic, post-apocalyptic and like survival books on my to-be read list for this year. And the Hunger Games, I just heard about like November or December of 2010. Yes, I know I'm really late on the train to discover the Hunger Games. And even though it was very different as far as not being paranormal and supernatural, stuff like that, that I'm used to reading, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm on Catching Fire now, which is the second book, and it's going by a lot slower because I've been distracted by my boyfriend having a lot of time off around Super Bowl time. He lucked out and had 4 days in a row off. So we had grocery shopping in the Super Bowl, and I didn't read as much as I haven't read it as quickly as I normally would have. Like, if I had a lot of time and I get really into a book, I'd zip through in as little as 2 or 3 days. 3 to 5 days is about average for me. So about halfway done with Catching Fire. About halfway done, and I'm liking it so far. And it's just started to get to that point where it's getting really good. Kind of like with the first one, with the Hunger Games. It's gotten to that point where I want to keep reading. But I've been doing other stuff too, you know, because I don't sit and read for 10 hours straight. But it's gotten to that point where, like right now, I want to pick it up and read more. But I have other things that I have to do too, like editing videos and filling my reviews. But look forward to seeing that review up as well. I will review Catching Fire and Mockingjay and have those up after I read them. And I'm also going to have a review up of Infinite Days by Rebecca Maisel. Should be up about the same time as this one. And Zombies vs. Unicorns, which is a collection of short stories by various authors. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Mitten says, please comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Bye guys. Love you. And keep reading.